Well, look, I'll tell you what, I'm pretty happy to coach the Brumbies, much as the Force have a good shot. They've continued to improve this year, and we've got a couple of clips we'd like to show that just show some of the things that these teams are doing as Super Rugby has evolved. We get this second half of the season.
So one of the things, if you're the Force and you're playing against the Brumbies, you want to keep coming off the line. In this clip, we saw Tavita Kundrani unsure, sit his heels a little bit, open up those dummy running channels inside and outside.
Yeah, we love seeing the positivity of outside backs come up good. That's excellently
Look
right
at that, great connection, shut it down, get them behind the advantage line. These are the things that you're going to be putting up as key moments.
And I'll tell you what, if I'm the Brumbies coach, I'm saying, gentlemen, let's just be the best possible version of ourselves this week. Let's get the ball into the far 22 and let the best maul in the competition, the most powerful weapon in the competition, our rolling maul, do the rest.
Yeah, one of the things about defending mauls is absolutely on the ground, you've got to be an individual and separate that connection and try and get those players away from that ball. One of the ways you can influence it is to make them throw somewhere they don't. Pete Samu here being obliged to jump. And Mark Caden Neville, who's quite often a target inside the 22. You can't maul the ball if you don't have the ball. One of the other things that we want to do if you're playing against the Brumbies is avoid line-out opportunity for them. Get in behind them with long kicks that stay in, get up and pressure them, make them uncomfortable about trying to run out of unstructured situations. You see here again, get the fullback to cover a lot of territory, get their attack disorganised, make them restart attack from general field play.
Yeah, excellent. I'm the Brumbies coach. I'm sitting my boys down this week and I'm saying, gents, yes, best version of ourselves, but don't get bored with what works. Okay, we're very good at exiting from our own zone. You're talking about from the opposite point of view, but let's not get bored with playing the ball down the other end and being given opportunities to attack in that 22. The Force are the most disciplined team in Super Rugby AU, so sometimes we're going to have to earn it by being patient and kicking. People who watched the Rebels-Waratahs game on the weekend will have seen the Rebels much more patient than the Waratahs. Brumbies, that's what you have to do. I've got a clip that I really want to illustrate what the Brumbies can do on top of all the things they've done well. This is the first play of the season for the Brumbies, round one over in Perth. They run it from their own zone, and the reason they run it is because they identified, like pretty much every team in Super Rugby AU has identified, is the opposite of what you're asking Tavita Kundrani to do, and something consistently available against the Force is space and opportunity in the 15-metre zone. What they do brilliantly well, the Force, is defend in between the 15s, the middle part of the field. But sometimes we're going to have to go to the middle part of the field and we need strong carries with two guys immediately there at breakdown. We see this carry, one in the middle there. We've talked about our forward screen with Michael Checker and Alana Ferguson. This is what we mean by that. Two guys ready to clean out straight away, so there is no daylight, no turnover opportunity in the middle of the park, which is where the Force are dangerous. And then what do? We can get to width. Strong carries get to width. Strong carries get to width. What do we see again? Time and space for the best player in Super Rugby AU in the far 15-metre channels, Pete Samu. This is off the kick-off in round one, Gook. How much better are my Brumbies boys going to be in the second half of the season, having practiced this week in, week out? Strong carry, get to the breakdown. Force very condensed once again. What do we have here? Same again. A little 3-on-2 down the sideline. Opportunity here to really isolate this defender. And what Rob Valentini will do better this week that he probably wasn't doing round one is just transfer that ball and opportunity instead of taking contact. But either way, we've just made 50 metres going to the 15-metre channels. What are you going to do about it, Western Force under Justin Harrison?
Well, one of the things about shutting down teams that thrive off possession, of course, set piece, scrum and line out, influence where they throw, shut them down, get off the line in defence. But let's also go to one of the main sources and one of the main inspirations for the Brumbies, and that is Mr. Nick White. So we want to make sure that our defence either side of the breakdown is paramount. So look at these players. One of the things about Nick White is he's very good at exploring both sides of the breakdown. So we need some more connection on this short side because Nick White will take advantage of that gap if you leave it there for too long. As we play this on a little, we talk about roles here. So, ruck rolls, we want one to make sure that he's looking after this zone in here, any inside balls that we've seen some success on. We also want Ian Pryor in this case to keep pushing up. He's got to keep pushing up and take that space away from Nick White. Get up straight and stay connected. And importantly, the three defender here has got to come up and in, because the longer Nick White runs with the ball, the less chance he can throw the ball out here, and it's always going to go somewhere in here with the ball. Let's have a look as it plays on. Lolesio gets a nice, easy ball off Nick White. We've given him too much time, too much space. Get up there and shut down Nick White, shut down the line-out maul. You're half a chance.
Well, good luck, Goog. My Brumbies are going to be pretty good this week, I reckon. We're better than we were a month ago, that's for sure, in Super Rugby AU. I do like your point about Nick White. Shut him down, it'll be interesting.